Alright, so here's another episode. We're going to be talking about the Apevia power supply that I bought, I'm going to say about 3 years ago. Now, I just want to, this is just going to be like a recap video of my last. The power supply, off the bat, personally, it was, I believe it's $25, and it did okay with the GT 710 graphics card. As you could tell in the one video, it did alright. It wasn't too bad. But I do have to make an update on what exactly happened to this power supply. So, the power supply off the bat is very loud. If you want something quiet, I don't know if they've updated the model itself, but if you want something quiet, it's not the way to go. This thing sounds like a jet engine. So I pulled it out of my rig. My buddy was using it for a little while, and he wanted a little bit more performance. So he ends up putting a little bit larger of a graphics card in, which here's the problem. I mean, it was running, but we wanted more performance out of it, so we added a larger card. It's a 450 watt power supply. The Apevia, what was it? The Apevia Venus. It's a 450 watt power supply, but the recommended is 550 for the card. It's a GTX 570, but I feel like, personally, I think that the problem was the graphics card. Yes, it probably drew too much energy, but also I feel like the power supply should have like a safe, like some kind of fail safe. This way, maybe it'll just shut off if it draws too much. Just like any more expensive power supply would. But you could tell. So when he put the card in and he was playing, worked for a little while, and then that's it. It was done. The system won't turn on. We didn't hear any sparks or anything, but we did. You could tell that there was a really bad smell in the air. It smelled like the power supply burnt out. So, partially user error with this one. Just throwing a larger card in. It needed 550 watts, but we put in. It was only a 450 watt, so a bit of a user error. But um, yeah, it was a $25 power supply, and honestly, I probably wouldn't buy one again just for the fact that it was so loud. My next power supply, well, right now I have like I always buy EVGAs and Corsair, etc. As far as the power supplies go, they're solid power supply and they don't make that much noise. Very cool running. But I'm looking to get one of those passive cooled power supplies, little mini ITX SFX power supplies, all passive. It's just a huge heatsink. The problem with that is they're still extremely expensive right now. They're like over 150 for even the low end SFX ones. But definitely, probably wouldn't recommend buying a Pivia unless they've updated the model itself, because it's just not worth. I don't know if it's gonna fry anything, but in my case, the power supply went. We could have got a new. I believe it had a nice warranty on it. We could have got a new warranty. So um, definitely with the power supply, spend the money and just try to get something like around the $50 range. Um, Something safe, a good brand. That's it. Um, if you just need something with a really light, something you don't care about the sound too much, and you just want to do light web browsing, it'd probably work just fine. We wanted to play older games, older titles, but they didn't end up working out too well. We got a burnt power supply, but it happens. So it could just be a one of one. You never know. But anyways, yeah, that's my review on what exactly happened with my Apevia power supply, and um, we ended up having to throw it out, and I replaced his with the EVGA 450. Not 450. Well, no, yeah, it was a 550. This one was an EVGA 550 I had lying around. So that's the way to go. I would always recommend a reputable brand with power supplies because you never know, especially with especially if you're gonna spend $25. That's really cheap. So spend your money, spend it wisely, and just play it safe. That's the way to go. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'm sure we're gonna have another few videos after this. I plan to just keep this coming, and if you guys want to see anything that you like, any tech things, if you'd like me to order anything and try something out, I'm always willing. I'm looking to make some more builds. Maybe I'll make some build videos and just more tech videos overall. Again, thank you again for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. And thank you again. Hopefully, you all have a nice day. Have a good Halloween.